Hey foodies! For this video, we're going to show you how to make these delicious chicken pakoras. So let's get started. So over here we have a quarter of a bunch of cilantro, 6 stalks of green onions, and about 6 Thai green chilies. Over here we have 1.5 tablespoons of salt, 1 teaspoon of black pepper, 2 tablespoons of chili flakes, and we also have 1/8 of a teaspoon of baking soda. Next, we have a quarter of a cup of rice flour, which we just took some rice and ground it up in our spice grinder. We also have 4 tablespoons of soy sauce and 3 tablespoons of vinegar. Here we have 2¼ cups of corn flour, along with 2 eggs. So now that we have all of our ingredients together, we're going to start chopping everything up. So we're going to start chopping the green onions and make sure you chop them really fine. We're going to do the same with the cilantro. Again, make sure it's chopped really fine, and we're going to do the same thing with the green chilies. We want it to be fine because chicken pieces are going to be small, and we're going to make sure that everything sticks together. So now that we have everything, we're going to start putting it together. So those were all of our spices. We're also going to be adding around 3 tablespoons of garlic paste. So when you add everything in, make sure you mix it really well. This is essentially the marinade, and all of the flavor comes from this. You can put it in the fridge if you want to marinate for longer, or you can put it in the freezer and take it out at another time. So our next step is to add in all of our chopped ingredients, and again, we want to mix it really well. That is a crucial step to this recipe. So our next step is that we're going to be adding both of our eggs in. After we added them in, we're going to again mix it really well. So now we're going to be adding in the corn flour. We're going to be doing this in 2 steps. This is because we don't want the batter to be too thin or too thick. So by the end of it, your mixture should look something like this. So next we're going to start frying our pakoras. We're going to heat some oil on medium-high heat in a pan. We're going to put them in. Make sure the oil isn't too hot because you don't want the outside to burn and the inside to be raw, because it is raw chicken. So midway through, you do want to stir the pakoras up a little bit just to make sure that nothing is sticking together. We don't suggest that you do this in the beginning because the batter is sticky and it's just going to create a mess. So the pakoras will be done in around 10 to 15 minutes when they're golden brown and look just like this. We usually like to take one out and open it up and just to double check to see if the chicken is cooked. So our next step is plating. We're just putting down some chutney that our dad made. It is so delicious. After that, we're just going to be piling up some pakoras. Make sure you pile it up nice and high. Our final step is just to top our plate off with some lime as a garnish. And there you go, guys. That's our recipe for our chicken pakoras. We really hope you try it out and enjoy it.